Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 of £2 coins we're going to be hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally the last 2/3 that we still need for the book. Northern Ireland Commonwealth Games. It's a very rare coin, it'll be hard to find, but we're going to carry on. Hopefully we will find it. We still need the Olympic Beijing handover. It'd be nice to pick off the first one before this one so that it feels a bit more achievable to complete the book. And then we need the Navy Centenary with the flag error, although that's just a variant of this one. And so if we are left just on this one, we'll skip it over, start a new book. But let's get into the bag, see if we're lucky today. Okay then, into bag number 1. What have we got? So, that's the Technologies design, the standard, definitive, non-commemorative design used on £2 coins up until 2015. Some of the years are lower mint than others, they're just not desirable enough that I would keep and look out for any. Our first commemorative is Brunel's Achievements, the Archers at Paddington Station. Very common coin, you'll find plenty of those out in circulation. It's part of a little duology with there is a Brunel's portrait as well, which makes a little duology of coins. But if we can tick off some one of the new ones, that would be amazing. Right, we have got Shakespeare's Histories, one of 3 Shakespeare £2 coins, this being the more common of the 3. Because it's 2016 dated, we will check the edge inscription, the hollow crown. That is correct for this coin. I check all the 2016s on video, because it seems to have been a bad year for the Royal Mint and their edge inscriptions, so I always have a look at those on the video, along with some other errors that we know that are out there. But at the end of the video, before we wrap up, I will go through all the coins, looking for any other errors that we might have missed. There's just so much to look out for nowadays that I would struggle to multitask to that level. But never fear, if there's anything to be found, we will find it. It seems like every now and again, recently, we keep coming across, I say new errors that I wasn't aware of crop up. Someone has found this, someone has found that, which is why I always, for many years now, have checked all my £2 coins for anything like edge inscription errors, rotation errors, double die errors, all those exciting and wonderful things. There's another commemorative, is the VE Day anniversary, the most common circulating £2 coin, but I have seen a rotation error of it. This one though does not have that error, unfortunately. So let's carry on and see if we get anything more. But no, I'm off to the Royal Mint very soon. In fact, it'll be this Sunday when this video goes out. I'm going on a guided exhibition tour. So not the standard factory tour. It's a guided tour around the exhibition, which is where you get plonked at the end of the tour, a standard factory tour. So I'm quite excited. I've never done one of those before. I've obviously been in the exhibition many times. It'd be interesting to see what they point out, what I might have missed for all these years. We have got the abolition of the slave trade there. That's another fairly common coin. There is a version of that wasn't put into circulation, so it's an NIFC, not intended for circulation variant. It has a smooth finish on the inner silver part of the coin, and the initials DG to the bottom right of the 7. They were only put into collector sets, so would only make it into circulation and into your change if someone was to, for some reason, break it out of their set and spend it or pay it into the bank or whatever. Which doesn't happen all that often, but it does happen from time to time. Most recently, with the 50p's, I did find a snowman 50p just before Christmas as well, which is kind of neat. Or just before New Year's. I can't remember if it's before Christmas or in that weird period between Christmas and New Year's. Right, why have we stopped here? It is because it's Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait of the Queen, so it's going to be something. It's another Shakespeare's Histories. The hollow crown, that's fine. Let's just carry on. Another VE Day anniversary. So now this year is going to be the 80th anniversary of VE Day. Oh, there we go, another one. So I'm anticipating coin. I hope it's a £2 coin. I really hope it's a £2 coin, because we've had this one in 2005. And then was it 2019 there was another one on the £2 coin. Then before, when we had the single metal coins, 1995 it must have been. There was the Peace Dove. So I hope that there's that little part of my obsessive part of my brain that hopes that we get it on a £2 coin, because there's another £2 VE Day coin. And as I've said many times so far, but I keep saying it because I want to make sure everyone gets the opportunity to come and do it, I think I am predicting. Oh, there's Charles Dickens, very common, and there is Trevithick steam locomotive, again fairly common, not the most common one, but still just worth face value, I'm afraid. So yeah, building up to my prediction, which you've all probably heard 8,000 times already. Gunpowder Plot, Guy Fawkes there. So my prediction for 2025, I think whatever the VE Day anniversary coin happens to be, I hope it's a £2 coin, I think that's going to be the strike on the day at the Royal Mint Experience. The VE Day anniversary this year lands on a Thursday, as did D-Day's anniversary last year, which is a tricky day for lots of people to get down to the Royal Mint. It also happens during Bank Holiday week, so if you also believe, now I caveat it with that I have called it wrong many a time with Strike Your Owns, but if you think, as I do, that it's going to be the VE Day anniversary, you might want to get your holiday time booked in early, because that was the real shame about last year's D-Day strike on the day. It's a lovely coin, it was a lovely event, it was a lovely day. Unfortunately, because it was a Thursday, I think it was a Thursday, it wasn't as busy as it usually would be on a strike on the day. Those strike on the day events that happened on weekends, or Brexit, which happened on a Friday, the Mint is absolutely packed with people. Every tour is sold out and everyone's getting as many strike coins as they can, whereas the one on D-Day, which was midweek, was a struggle for lots of people to get to, and as a result it wasn't quite as busy as it usually is. Right, we've got Shakespeare's Tragedies. Now this is one we have found the edge inscription error on before, but this one's fine. What a piece of work is a man. That is correct for that coin. But no, I think obviously it would be in my interest not to talk about the potential strike on the day, because the less people go, the less coins that are going to be struck. No, the fewer people that come, the fewer strikes there will be, the more valuable my ones will be. But I'd much rather get to see a bunch more coin collectors down at the Royal Mint Experience for that strike on the day, if it's the case. And yes, so if you're going to struggle to get the day off on a Thursday, a week in May, I might want to look into that. Okay, right, we're doing edge hunt for this bag. So what we're doing, we're just reading the edge inscription, because they are unique to the coin. So it says standing on the shoulders of giants. We know that'll be a definitive technologies, but this first one is definitely something else. What does that say? Oh, many irons in the fire will be Brunel's achievements. There we go. Which we've already had one of today. I see magnanimity on the second one, which will be the V. Oop, let me show you. I just didn't realising we were out of focus. Magnanimity, second one there. VE Day anniversary. No rotation error. 2 already. Anything more? Yes, here. Another many irons in the fire. Another Brunel's achievements. And this one looks like it almost doesn't have one. Oh no, it's fine. It's just a bit... The lettering isn't quite as... Yeah, the lettering isn't quite as pronounced, so I thought maybe it could have been a fake, but no. That's fine. Alright, I think that was everything. It certainly was. Okay. Let's carry on. Because yeah, that's one of the ways to fake £2 coins give themselves away, counterfeit ones. The edge inscription isn't always perfect. There's lots of other ways of telling it. It depends. Oh, there we go, Florence Nightingale. Very nice. Pretty design, but a common coin. I mean, we've seen plenty of fake coins in the past, and it wasn't all that long ago I made a video looking through all the fake £2 coins, forgeries that I have found over the many years I've been hunting through £2 coins, and it's quite interesting how some of them look very different from others, whether it's they're missing details in the technology's design or on the Queen's portrait, or the colours are just off. So you can go back and check out that video if you want to see a whole bunch of fake £2 coins, which I have in my collection. Because what else are you going to do with them? Can't pay them back into the bank, can't spend them at the shop, might as well keep them. Okay, we've got World War I Army Centenary, no rotation error on it, for King and Country, that's correct as inscription, so we'll try it once again. Rotation error? No. Edge inscription? King and country? No. That one's fine. But no, we don't always find error coins, because most of the time the rulebook gets them alright. But it's just the odd occasion where they don't, we've got to look out for. I'd say maybe every 3 or 4 episodes we'll find an interesting error coin. We do find more errors than fakes though, which is always reassuring. Another VE Day anniversary, no rotation error. And nothing else there. I haven't got that many bags to get through. We've got some nice finds though, nice variety. Nothing sort of stand out fantastically exciting, but there we go. What are you going to be? Another Army Centenary, so the rotation was fine on that one. For King and Country is the right edge inscription. So there we go. No issues with that one. Penultimate bag. But if you are coming to the Royal Mint Experience this coming weekend, let us know in the comments. It's always great fun meeting up with subscribers, whether that's regulars who I've seen many a time at the Royal Mint, or people that are coming for their first time. Another abolition of the slave trade there. And nothing else. Okay then, last bag for today's hunt. As usual, down in the description of this video you're going to find a link to my coin collecting Discord server. If you'd like to come and join me and other coin collectors there. There's also links to my other social media channels and the PO Box address if you'd like to write into me, as well as a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. Right, we've pulled out all the commemoratives. I'm just going to whiz through the coins and see if there's any errors that I might have missed. Well, unfortunately no exciting errors to add to our roster of finds, so in terms of our star finds it's going to go to Shakespeare. Shakespeare's tragedy. Sadly not the edge inscription error, which would have made it very, very exciting, but there we go. Now if you've had a bit more luck than me with your £2 coins recently, let us know what you've been finding. It's always fascinating to see what exciting luck other people have been having as well. And all it leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.